Hello, welcome back to the channel and another video. This time we've got the Corgi whizzwheels Volkswagen 1200 in the police disguise. It's a bit shabby. The blue light at the top was broken in half and there was barely any left on it. Stickers peeling off and so on and so forth. I have took this apart. I need to do some work and I'll show you what I did in a minute. This was kindly donated by Tony Hughes from my subscriber. Thank you, Tony. This is the first one of the few that you sent me, so we're going to give this a go, see what it comes up like. So let's get it on a bench and have a look. Right, we're on the bench. Let's have a closer look. Yeah, quite well play one. It's got the bumpers though, back and front, which is good. Windscreen's in reasonable condition, bit scratched and scuffed. Blue light has been chewed off or knocked off or whatever. I've got the base of it, that was about it. Now the reason I took it apart earlier, as I'll show you, I took it apart because the old suspension had collapsed, basically. So that's apart. There's the glass. As you can see, it's a bit scuffed and a bit dirty, but I think, let's have a look. No, just a scratch. I thought I was cracked, but it's a scratch, so that's all right. Interior whiz wheels, I tell you, quite strong. That it's better than the old vac form flimsy plastic as before, so that's cool. Now the wheels are off. This is what happens, you see. Focus, 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 hocus pocus. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint all you fans of mine. No singing today. Absolutely no singing. Yeah, you can see, look, that was snapped right away across there, and it was snapped. Where else was it? There. It was snapped across the focus, across there. Yeah, suspension was well sagged. So, bit of super glue, bit of baking powder, and it's good enough to put back in. I straightened it out. It was a little bit bent as well, so I straightened it out. I'm not going to put too much pressure on it. It should be alright, but I don't really want to force it. I had to drill the rivets out, pop it out. I had to drill the rivets down and pop it out. Excuse a bit of blue tack, that was holding it together while I was on the turntable. Yeah, metal base, as you can see. Corgi whiz wheels. I tell you what, it didn't half go though. It rolls across my unlevel bench and I can catch it up. So yeah, there's a little bend there in it. See that? A little bend there. Sort that out. So there we go. So what I did, I fixed the suspension. I needed to have a look so I could do it. I haven't got any other whiz wheels, so I couldn't replace it with anything. And I would normally use a credit card or bank card. You know, they're flexible. I use it on my Hillman imp suspension. It works okay. It's acceptable. Wheels, reasonable condition. Look. There's a bit more of the old blue tack on there. Get out, cool. Yeah, so they'll be all right to work with. Both sides. Preparation is the key. And there's the other one. Right, so that's that. That's that. This is the blue light. And what I've done here, I only had this bit of the base poking out the top. And it's got a chrome ring. It looks almost like with them big rivets that I had jobs getting out of. Look, and that goes in something like this, I think. Goes in there, something like that. Anyway, it pokes through the roof. So there was a piece missing out the top. So what I've done, I've basically cut some plastic, grafted it, sanded it into the rough shape, and I'm going to paint that blue, because these aren't really see-through, these, and they don't operate anything, so that'll be okay. Clean the chrome ring up. What else was it? Oh yeah, I had an idea. On the, maybe on the bigger ones, perhaps a transit or something. I'll do it with this. I thought that's quite a big hole there, so I thought, well, for the old blue light, see the super glue top on here. I thought we could ram one of them in. Look at that. It's even got the little flutes around it. Yeah, I reckon if you cut that off like that, and that's pretty much in proportion, I think, don't you? Yeah. Look at that. Paint that blue. That'll be bang on, won't it? Yeah. So I put the wheels on that. Yeah. So I thought, future reference, when I run, instead of chucking this in the bin like I did my last one, I'll save the tops off these. Because I've got a Ford Transit police one. I've got a couple of other ones, police ones. They could come in handy. Right. Okay, that's that out of the way. Right, now, confession time. I blew the post out. Yeah, heavy-handed, blew the post out. I was just going that little bit further, you know what you like, just that little bit more, just a bit more, bang, and I blew it out. But I managed to escape, and what I've done is I've got some brass tubing in the back there, and where I blew it out, I cut it across with a Dremel, and I put the brass tubing in. Yeah. Just wants finishing off at the top now. And it fits, the rivet fits in. I've tried it already. So the rivet fits in, that'll hold in. I thought, oh. I'm not great at drilling posts out, to be honest with you. I don't know why, I just can't keep the bloody drill straight. But anyway, that's done. So I've done that. We fixed that. So this is stripping time now. This is just a standard peel-off sticker, that. Yeah. Standard peel-off sticker. That's one on both sides. That one's already come off. I'm going to replace this with decals. I bought a sheet of decals, police decals. I wanted some for the minivan, and there was a sheet there, and it had got what I wanted on it. Plus, it had got the blue on white as well. So I've got that as well. So I'm going to put them on. I'm going to mask. What I'm going to do here, while we're talking on the intro, what we're going to do here with this is like I did on my Nomad. It's quite heavily pitted there. Clean it all up, and I'm going to paint this, clean it, polish it, prime it, this area and this area, paint it black. But before I do that, once it's all cleaned and polished, I should get my masking tape, lay it in, cut it round on the inside with a brand new scalpel blade. So I've got the pattern, peel it off, lay it on a piece of glass, all three pieces, then prime and paint it, let it go off for a couple of days so that it's solid. Okay, and then I'm going to replace the ones that I've cut out and put them back on, and then I'll be able to paint the rest. It worked out pretty well on the last one, so I'm going to try it on this one. This is another reason why I wanted to pick this one, to give this a go, to show people how I do it on this. Okay, so we're going to try that and see what happens. Okay then, that's it. Into the stripper we go. So I'll get the hot water, get the kettle boiled, and we'll have a stripping session. See you in a minute. Hello. Right, back from the stripper. A slight change of plan with this one. I spent a long time getting this bonnet and area cleared up because it is really bad. It's only been hitting it with something pretty hefty, and it's chewed up all around the edges here. And on closer inspection and sanding it and filing it, trying to get some of the, where they squashed it down, they squashed the ridge down, so it's coming out both sides. Squashed the ridge down here. I've been filing it and sanding it and God knows what else. Now, my original plan was to put masking tape, prime it, put masking tape in there, paint it black, and then go over with the white. But to be honest with you, there's not enough sharp edge around here to do it, because all the sanding and filing and the chunks I took out of it, I mean, it's not great now, but it's a lot better than what it was. It was awful. I think somebody been hitting it with something, another car maybe, you know, I don't know. And all this front end here was all splayed out where it had been squashed down and areas, and I haven't got enough to run a sharp enough knife without running over into the edges here. So we're going to abandon that idea of masking. I will show you on another one though. Go conventional. We're going to spray it grey in a minute, and then I'm going to do it all white, let it harden off, and then try and mask this area here and spray some black in. That's what I could do. I'm not going to hand paint it in because I think it'll just leave brush marks and stuff. So that's it. Sorry about the change of plan, chaps, but that's the way it's got to be. So I spent a lot of time along the bottom, filing through the windows. It was rough. Well, it's still rough now, you can see, but it's better than what it was. Okay, so we're going to get it primed. I'll see you in a bit when it's primed. Okay, fresh out of the paint booth, primed. Still wet, I ain't touching it. So I'm going to get this over there and get it dried off. And next time you'll see it, it'll be all white. And the paint should be hardened up enough for me to do some masking. Okay, see you then. Right, there she is, all in white. There it is, all in white. I've done the best I can with the front end here. It was badly squashed in places, badly chipped. I think it's only been hammering it with something. But there you go, it's all ready to go. Dry enough now. But I'm going to try and mask this. I don't know how it's going to work out, but we'll give it a go. There's no point trying to hand paint it because you'll see the brush lines in it and what have you. I was considering doing it with airbrush, turn the pressure down, but even with an airbrush, if you've got any bleed off, you're going to get it anyway regardless. So we'll just do the best we can with it and see what it comes out like, really. The rest of it's all done. All the windows and chassis, that's all done. It's all in there ready to go. So it's a matter of doing this now. It really is. It's what I was saying to old crap old Nick when he was doing his roller convertible. When I started having trouble with this one. And being just a small casting and what have you, it's been a bit of a pain. Getting all this round here really was quite bad. I did try masking it the other way by putting the infills in. This is the third coat of white it's had on it, believe it or not. It's been stripped twice. And I just couldn't, there just wasn't enough edge, sharp enough edge, definite enough edge to get it on, to make it sit right. I've had to file this again and again, trying to get that straight. Because where they pushed it down, they squashed it out, pancaked it a little bit. But like I say, never say die. We'll get there in the end. So now we're going to mask this up and see how we get on. So when it's masked up, I'll show you what it's like masked up. Okay? Catch you in a minute. There you go, all masked up. Did it best I can. I'm expecting some bleed off somewhere amongst this lot. Yeah, so it's never going to be perfect. It's very difficult. There's the boot. So we're going to whack some black on this and see what happens. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Well, I'll get some black on there and I'll see you in a minute. Right, we're back. That's all the masking off. I've had to do a little bit of touching up on the white there in places, but essentially it's okay. Not the best, but it's the best I can do with the state of the casting. So right now the next thing is put the decals on the side. I've got two here, as you can just see them there. Look, police decals. Got my warm water. I'm going to put them in. I've got my micro set, so I'm going to put a bit of this on there, help it out. Chuck that in there. Put one in at a time because I don't know if they're going to disintegrate or not. We'll see. Hopefully they won't take long to separate. I have to cut these out. So, well, they seem to be in one piece still. Yeah, it wasn't a great job this. I'm not happy with it really, but it's good enough. It's good enough. I was nearly losing my mojo on it, to be honest with you. Yeah, so I just giving this a little while to see if it'll free up and move. I think we've got it on the move now. Let's pull it out. Says it, oh, gold. There we go. I'll get hold of it. Come on. Good bugger. There, got it. Yeah, that's movable. I'm just going to grab that off there. We'll get this on here now. Get it somewhere near the middle. Yeah, these originally were thick stickers on here. But I had ordered a sheet of these different type of police signs. Well, that's on. I'll give it a roll with the old cotton bud, just gently to get the air out. Hope it fits nicely. Ooh, I'll be careful. Oh no. Right, okay. I'm not going to do any more with that. Can you see that? That there, the lettering's starting to come away. That's not good. So I'm going to leave that. I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to allow it to dry. Get some lacquer on that. That's not good. So very careful to do that. I'll put the other one in. Right. I've done the one side. I'm going to have to warm up a little bit and then get the decal, put it on the other side. I'll do those and I'm going to give it a coat of lacquer and let it dry overnight, and then tomorrow we'll be able to put it all together. Okay, so I'll see you tomorrow with all the bits laid out ready to put together. See you then. But we're back on the final assembly. Decals are all on. Lights front, tail lights back, and we're all ready to go. Suspension, chrome the front and the back. I put an extra bit of plastic in there just to support that big crack across there. Wheels are painted, running boards both sides painted, and we're all ready to go. So we'll start the assembly process. Let's just move these back slightly. I'll get in the way. First of all is the light. We'll get that in. Drop that in there first. Push that in as far as I can get it. Push it right in. I don't want to prevent the glass from not fitting. Put the glass in. Yeah. Then the hint, here we are. Get that in. Okay. Make sure I don't get this backwards. Check where the engine is. Because the engine's at the back. Don't forget, boys and girls. Oh, what's going on? Hold on. Oh, emergency stop. Ah. Woo. I want to check something here, boys. Lucky. Got a bit of chrome on my fingers from somewhere. Oh dear. Right, hold on a second, boys and girls. Got a bit of chrome off a monotone pen on my fingers. So I'm just going to put a glove on, just in case. Now, this thing's causing me some major problems, this thing has. Since the word go, we just didn't want to be restored, this thing. Alright, that's it, got my glove on. That hand's alright. Gloved hand. Right, okay, base. Make sure I get the back forwards on there. Oh, what? It's all going wrong, boys. Told you, this thing does not want to be restored. Clamp on there. Right, okay. Right. Okay, we're on there. Just get a bit of super duper glue. Line her up. I'll be glad to see the back of this one, to be honest with you. I really will. Dollopo. Get this in. Excuse me, I'll go fishing. Come on now. Come on. Oh, that's it. Oh, we're a bit tight. Now the back one. Hopefully this won't be as tight. It's all good fun, boys. All good fun. All good fun. Ah, come on. Hey. Right, let's give that a second or two. Right, okay, finally it's together. Finally. Right, put the top on the glue. Right. Going to make room for the light box, and next time you'll see it, it'll be on the turntable. Okay, see you in a minute. Just a reminder, this is what we started with. Corgi whizzwheels 1200 Volkswagen in the police outfit. So this is what we started with. Bit shabby, but we'll see what we can do with this. There you go. Volkswagen 1500 police vehicle. Yeah, like I say, this was a bit of a pain, this one for me. I don't know why. It's a simple car, but it just, nothing went right with it. Masking went all wrong. I stripped it 2 or 3 times, repainted it 2 or 3 times. But that's the way it goes in die-cast restorations. Nothing's ever smooth. If it was all smooth, we'd get bored. These are challenges which I'll take forward with me to the next ones that I do. Like I said, this is still a learning curve for me. A lot of these things. I like the challenges, see what we can get over with. It can be frustrating sometimes, but at the end of the day, we get it done. Okay, there you go. Corgi whizzwheels, Volkswagen 1500 police vehicle. Okay then, onwards and upwards. We'll put this in the cabinet and we'll get on with the next one. Okay then, I'll see you on the next one. Cheerio.